Welcome back. Let's get a winner. 32. Don't you love that?
Good morning, all you wonderful roulette players. Welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate you showing up. So today we've got a strategy called play on profit, because that's the goal for all of us, right? That's when it becomes most fun. Low bankroll, high coverage, low risk to your initial bankroll, which is 120 bucks. We're asking for 50 bucks. It can be done in a very short period of time. Let me get to it right away. So, $120, guys. You're going to use it right up front. In this case scenario, because there is no numbers, you could use 5 as the number, but I'm just going to go with what I would start out with. $50 goes on the first dozen, $50 on the second dozen, and $20 goes on the 25 and 28 double street. Okay, so what does that give us? It's going to give us a $30 win. Okay, you're going to win here. You're going to win 100 bucks, which is a push. So our goal is to get the first and second dozen. At that point, you're going to, let's say it's number 16, you're going to win 30 bucks. And let me show you what you do with that $30. But first things first, you've got 6, 7, 8 numbers you're trying to avoid. So you've got 30 numbers on your side, 30 against the house 8 numbers. So you've got great odds, and you're only doing this for one spin. Then we are playing with profit. So if you get the push, it is what it is. You keep going. But this is what we're looking for, first and second dozen. And this has been working for me, guys. I wouldn't suggest it otherwise. And again, most of us can afford 120 bucks. Quick swig. But it's been a good week so far. Been doing a lot more work than I have roulette this week. 16, good start, right? Great start. Loser, loser, but we win 2 to 1 on our money. There's one, and we're going to win another 30 bucks. 10, 20, 30. 30 plus 20 is 50. There it is. We are officially up 30 bucks. So I'm going to put my bankroll back nice and safe in our tray. And now we've got 30 bucks to play with. What do we do with it? This is what I would do. Everybody's got a different version, but I'm going to use $10 on the first and second dozen, and I'm also going to put $5 on the double street. Okay, that's profit. Goes in the tray. So what happens here? If we get this one here, we're going to get 25 bucks. And again, if we get first or third dozen, we're going to win $5. So now we're going to win $5 every time we win. And we're playing with their money now. That's the beautiful thing. I'm trying to get to 50 bucks. Let's keep playing it out. 16 is the first number. And obviously that's key because that first spin matters. But it is $120 and it gives you a chance to put $50 together safely. You've got high coverage on every spin. So it's, you know, there isn't many better odds that you're going to get. 30 positive numbers. 34. That's why we play follow the leader, guys. Play and follow the leader matters. Well, at least I think it matters. I know every spin is independent, and you're right. But I like to think that it matters that I'm playing follow the leader. So we lose this one, but we win over here. We're going to pick up $5. So now we're up. That's going to be another profit. 10, 20, 35 bucks. Wait a minute, we should be up 40 bucks. Where did my other $5 go? Not really sure. somehow or another I put it over there, guys. So we should be up 40 bucks now. Nope, that's a lie, right? Nope, sorry guys, my mistake. We're up 35, right? Because we won the 30 on the initial 16, and then we just won $5 extra here. So my mistake. Okay, so with that, we got $10 in the profit tray, and now 34 came, right? There it is. Not enough tea. That's my excuse. So with this one, I'm going to put $5 on that double street. Play and follow the leader. $10 goes on first and second dozen. So $5 at a time, guys, until we get to 50 bucks. We're up 10, 20, 30, 35 so far. So we've got 3 more spins to go. More tea. I've already played this out and made money on it, guys. I've already made money. Okay, I wouldn't suggest it otherwise. But it's a low risk, high coverage, and you know, with the bankroll size of 120, I think most of us can afford that. Okay, rather than going to blackjack and going backwards and forwards for 30 or 40 minutes and then eventually losing. 10, and we're going to win another $5. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Do exactly the same thing. Cover that. $10 on both of the other dozens, and we keep rolling. Keep making money. But what happens if we lose? Because eventually you will lose if you keep playing, right? You're going to get those bad numbers. Those 6 numbers or those 8 numbers will show up. You just go back to base. Okay? 4, and what do we got? Number 3. Okay, there it is. 3. Again, we're going to win. We're going to lose both of these. That's 20, but we're going to win 25. So we're going to pick up another nickel. 25 goes in the tray. Most times when you're playing 30 numbers against the house's 8 numbers, you're going to win 4 or 5 in a row, and then eventually you're going to get that bad number. But right now, we're doing well. We're going to go straight back. We're up 10, 20, 30, 40, 5. So we've got 1 more spin to win. And hopefully we can accomplish it. But if it doesn't happen, walk away. Be happy with 45. I just like to have the number that I set out for. It makes me feel like I've accomplished something. $120 bankroll, guys. I think most of us can get there. Try it out. 25. Okay. Again, beautiful. We lose these. We win another $5. I'm going to put it all in the tray. There's my $120 bankroll. 50 bucks. Okay? 50 bucks. And I'm not doing this and losing, and then finally getting one that I videoed that, no, I don't do that. Let's do it again real quick, because that only took 8 minutes. Let's do it again. Okay, second session. I've gone away. I'm just going to go ahead and spin and just get a fresh spin. We did it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spins. 120 at risk at one time. Okay, 29. Sorry guys, I had to step away for a bit. So let's get back to it. I think we had just completed our first session. I think we rolled a 29 just to separate the first session from the second. So I'm going to go ahead and put that 50 bucks over there. 29 was the roll. So we're going to come right back with our $50 on the first and second dozen, and then $20 on that double street. Let's go ahead and get spinning. Yeah, there's just more than just me that lives in this house, and sometimes things come up that you've got to attend to. So I'm sure most of us can appreciate that. But let's get going. 21. Okay, that's a great first start, because as you know, that would have been a push. Anything in these two streets, But on these 2 dozen, that's when we make our $30. Loser, loser, but we're going to win an extra 30 bucks here, guys. 10, 20, and 30. Now, being up 30 bucks could be enough for you. You're now up 80 bucks, guys. 80 bucks. You could just say, hey, that's enough for me. I'm happy. But like most of us, we would like to get $100. Nice and even $100. $5 goes into profit. As you know, we got $25 out here. This is going to pay us $5. These 2 are going to pay us $5. We got to stay away from these 2 double streets and the greens. I'll write up there number 21, but we're going to get spinning first. Come on. There we go. Okay, 21. There it is. But again, guys, it's Friday. Hopefully everybody's had a pretty good week. I'm going to be hitting the casino later today and win a couple of... Oh, look at that. Zeros. It happens. Be ready for it. You just lost 25 bucks. Now that brings up a great point, and I'm glad it happened because now we get a chance to make that decision. What do? Do you go right back to using your $120 bankroll? You could, okay? You could very easily justify that. Or you could say, hold on a minute. I've got all this profit over here. I'm up $5 from this session, and I'm up 50 bucks from that session. Why not keep that safe, right? And just go back to the basics here. Just like so. All right? I mean, if you want to keep playing. This is the first time that we've been bit. Most times when we get bit like this, I normally say, hey, I'm going to take my 55 and be happy. That does happen a lot. Occasionally, I look at other options, which is what we're doing right now. You could argue and say, let's go back to the base and get up and get our $30 back. Yes, you could. But when you get bit, sometimes you get back-to-back bites, and I don't want that. I'd rather go the safety method and earn our additional 50 bucks using this method. You got great coverage. I'm happy betting $25 and winning $5 at a time with the coverage we've got. So we're going to alternate the wheel. I know it's probably not as aggressive as some would like it to be, but me personally, I'm already in profit. Why would I want to put that at risk if I don't have to? So this is a good learning lesson. I'm not saying that I'm right. You could very easily, we would have won, right? If we had gone back to the 120 across, we would have won 30 bucks. We would have been up another $35. We would have been up 85 bucks. But I decided to go with this method. Nice and steady. At least this way you get a chance to see whether or not this works out as well. That's another $5 goes in the tray. We go straight back and do it again. I'd rather do it nice and slow, but there are going to be times when I could probably justify going after it. But this wasn't one of them. We're doing a $120 bankroll because we're trying to keep things low risk. So anytime that you get into profit, I want to be at low risk. 9, beautiful. Loser, loser. We lost 20, but we win 25. That's another $5. Goes in the tray. Essentially, it's going to be a repeater, right? Beautiful. Love that. Let's go again. Number 9. I'm trying to speed things up a little bit, guys, so we can get all the way back to being healthy. Well, that's not true. Profit. Getting additional profit. Because we're already healthy, right? Because we've got our bankroll nice and safe over in our tray. 4. Okay, look at that, guys. Again, see what happens? You start getting 1 or 2 bad numbers, and all of a sudden it gets a little scary. We lose 25. Okay, we're still playing with their money. So what do? I'm going to go straight. And you could double this up once you get enough money. But now we're eating into the original 50 bucks. We got 25, 30, 40 bucks. We're still up 40 bucks. Let's do it this way. We're operating on profit. I don't want to play my original bankroll. So let's do this. When we get enough money that I can have $50, I will double this up. And let's see how that works out as well. I like the fact that we're just playing with their money. 4 back to back. Wow. As you know, loser, loser. We're going to get paid 25 bucks. Nice. That's why you like to cover those back-to-backs, guys. At least I do. They do happen quite a bit. Or at least when they do, I want to make sure that I've got money on the damn thing. You know what I mean? But I'm glad this happened because it kind of shows you don't just win, 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 win. All right? You know that. Even if you've got high coverage like we've got. But what do we do when we do lose? 23. Loser, loser. 2-to-1 win. We win another 5 bucks. Nice. All right, let me see if I've got enough to double up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yes, we do. All right, so with that, I'm going to go $10, 20, and 20. Now we're going to win $10 each time. That's our original 50 bucks that we were up on the first session. So let's see if I can put it together in maybe 3 spins and get back to where we were. It's another option, guys. You don't have to do this, obviously. But with the coverage that you have, you should feel confident you're playing on profit. So go for it. Have a little risk, be a little riskier. Because again, you're not playing with your money. 32, love it. Thank you. So with that one, we're going to get paid 2-to-1. We're going to win 10 bucks. I'm probably going to do it one more time like this. And then there it is. And then I'll probably come back down to the base level. Okay? Again, I don't want to be crazy with my money. It is profit, yes, but there's no reason for me to risk more than I need to. You know what I mean? Be smart with it. You are playing with profit, but you can always get burned at any given time. 13. Yes, love it. 13. Oh, sorry, guys. I should have been writing this stuff down. I apologize. Yeah, I forget what this number was. Was it 32? And now we just had 13. Yeah, forgot to write those down a couple of times. So loser, loser, but we're going to get paid 2-to-1. It's another 10 bucks. And with that, I would probably see where I'm at. Okay, we're up 20 bucks now. That's my original 50, first session. So with that, I probably would go, I'd probably take my 70 bucks, guys, and be done. I probably wouldn't risk anymore. I'd probably be thinking, hey, I'm up 70 bucks. Why not just run away with that, right? Now, if you wanted to, just to have a couple more spins, I would probably take another $10, and then I would agree with myself, okay? At this point, I would make a decision with myself. I'm walking with $40 no matter what. If I lose this 30, I'm walking with that no matter what. I've been fortunate. I'm taking my bankroll and 40 bucks. So with that, that's probably what I would do. That's $5 there, because I only need 25 for the strategy, right? Let's get going. I'm just letting you know what I would be thinking inside the casino, guys. Again, every time something different happens, a decision needs to be made, and everybody's got a different thought on it, depending on where they are with profit. But make sure that you walk away with the right amount of numbers in your pocket. Okay? We win another 5 bucks. Love it. Thank you. All right, with that, go ahead and do that. Got to keep making sure I write stuff down. Maybe do a couple more and then call it good. Because I got 30, 25, 30, 35. We're up 35 bucks. We're up $85 right now. That's a lot of money, okay? With the strategy that we're betting and the amount that we're coming to the table with. Wow, 27. That was all over the place. 27. We haven't seen too many floaters over the last few videos either, which is kind of nice. Loser, loser. We win another nickel. Excellent. Do one more, and then I think I'm happy to walk away. Again, you don't always have to achieve the total goal, because sometimes it can be a struggle to win anything. But just be sensible about your profit. It didn't come that easy, okay? You have to earn it. So it's never free money. There it is, 0. Okay. And with that, my luck has run out as far as I'm concerned. That goes over there. I'm done. I'm going to take my 55 bucks and I'm going to be happy. So play smart, guys. It's not guaranteed, okay? So you got to exercise good judgment. Take the win and go do something different, or come back in a little bit. Take a break. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you taking the time. Enjoy the live content.